to another video. If you're new, my name is Leah and I am all about spending less, creating more, and sharing with you how you can do the same thing in your kitchen. Today we are finishing up week 4 of our pantry challenge, and any recipes that I am sharing will be down in the description box for you. I will be sharing a whole grocery haul in the next video as well. We're getting ready for our Thanksgiving vacation, so make sure you stay tuned for that. If you haven't already, hit the notification bell, like, and subscribe so you know whenever the new videos are coming out. I started out the week batch cooking some confetti waffles using my little miniature pumpkin-shaped waffle iron and stored all of the waffles in the fridge. We served that with some pre-cooked sausage strips I had made and some homemade buttercream frosting, and everyone was very happy. Now, we also had some leftover buffalo chicken soup. I have the recipe for that in a previous video linked in the description box. But Dakota wanted to pick up some tortilla chips to go with it, so on our way home from church, we stopped at the dollar store, got some tortilla chips, and everyone either added sour cream, cheese, hot sauce, and made their soup their own. We had enough for leftover for Dakota to take to work the next day and one portion to go into the freezer. Next, I used the last of our chicken fingers from the freezer, and you may be tired of our cheat code chicken parmesan at this point, but it is always a hit in our house. It was a way that I could finish using up some more of the spaghetti pasta sauce that I had in the fridge, and I also pulled some more out from the pantry. That way we would have enough sauce for the spaghetti itself. And of course, we topped everything with some Parmesan cheese, and we still had some leftover pasta, so I just ended up using some pepperoni from the fridge, crisped that up in the air fryer, and then added it to that spaghetti for an easy meal prep lunch for Dakota to have the next day. Have you been spotting the clearance stickers? Those are always a big part in how I stock up my fridge and freezers the way that I do on a regular basis. So using up some of those clearance items, I'm making some tacos for Taco Tuesday. We had some tortillas left over from a Mexican restaurant a while back, and this chicken cooked up so easy in the Instant Pot. You can do that, of course, in a crock pot or in the oven itself, but it's already marinated, totally seasoned, and ready to make tacos. Last week, we also finished up our container of vanilla Greek yogurt. I added that with the protein chocolate granola, and I use these little containers to keep everything separate until the kids are ready to combine it at snack time at school. And I'll have those linked in the description box for you as well. But I made up 2 of those, sent them with the kids, and it was part of their snack that day. To use up the pumpkin that I had in my fridge, I ended up making a half batch of pumpkin white chocolate chip cookies. It's really nice to be able to keep some things on hand for you to just anytime whip up some cookies. So this was a really nice little treat to have for the end of our fall season, because it's definitely starting to feel more like winter than it is fall. And with it getting so cold now, this is the time we start having a whole lot more soup. So I pulled out some pintos that I had already cooked from my freezer. I showed that defrosted last time. And instead of adding some water because they got so thick and making it more of a soup again, I just served it as is over some microwaved rice. And then another meal plan that we had going on were the turkey hot dogs and some store-bought chili sauce. Now, I just served that along with some chips from the pantry that we already had, and then the hot dog buns that I had purchased previously as well. So it came together really fast. I also wanted to make sure that I used some onion. Dakota does not like to have coney dogs without it, so of course I chopped up part of that for him, and then the kids just made their hot dogs however they preferred. Now, I am a big advocate for backwards breakfast or breakfast for dinner. We had a stick of butter left in the fridge and 6 eggs. I used some self-rising flour to make the biscuits turn out really quick, and I shred up my butter before mixing it with flour. Now, I will share in the description box the video that I made previously showing you how I make layered biscuits homemade sausage gravy, but this time I just did drop biscuits with my same recipe. So they come together so fast and it's less of a mess because I didn't have to roll them out, and Dakota loves whenever I make drop biscuits anyway. So kept things really simple. I used a little bit of oil with the sausage so that way we had more of a roux to make with the flour. Of course, you need to use some salt and pepper for flavoring, and then I used the fat-free Fairlife milk that I had on hand to make this gravy as thin as we wanted. It's really simple, it comes together really fast, and then you can just store the leftovers if you have any for breakfast prep the rest of the week. We ended up going to the grocery store for milk. We ran out before the next grocery haul, so I did pick up some more of the fat-free Fairlife, and while I was there, I saw some clearance coffee cream. This is the zero sugar peppermint mocha. I don't feel like it has as much flavor as the traditional, but I only paid $2.06 for that. Dakota still has a little bit of coffee cream left, and we're going to be buying some more whenever I go to the store. And then the drinks are actually on sale at Kroger, so making sure to stock up on that so we save a bunch of money. We're going to need some more vegetables and greens. We still have some leftover items in here, enough of the chili sauce and some hot dogs for like a small lunch to go along with some mac and cheese or something, maybe some broccoli or whatever from the freezer, just a few pepperoni, and then some hand pies left. We have just a little bit of bread. I have a lot more Go-Gurts out in the deep freezer. This is all I have left in the house. And then we have just a few bananas. The cheese drawer is looking a lot lower. We have some Colby Jack, mozzarella, just a little bit of the block cheese that we've been using for Lunchables and snacks, some Velveeta, feta, American, pepper jack American. I have a little bit of cream cheese left over from my business, Parmesan, and then the pie crust that I don't find very convenient, but I can go ahead and use those up. We also have some cottage cheese, pickled beets, and lots of condiments. More condiments up here, butter. We are basically out of maple syrup. We have barbecue sauce. And then up here, we still have a basket full of treats. We have just a few Oreos, and we have some crackers, a new box of crackers to refill when these are gone. Weston got these from his Sunday school teacher. All the kids, I guess, got a little snack as a special treat from their teachers as like a Thanksgiving gift. We have plain Ruffles, some white cheddar popcorners, and those chips that Dakota picked up for our dinner on Sunday. And then in here we have our peanut butter, PB2, caramel sauce. We still have 4 hot dog buns, some ramen and crackers, lots of tortillas left for corn tortillas, and about a half a pack of these. Lots of breakfast items still. We have a little bit of beef jerky, some protein granola, some nuts, protein bars, and then we have cereal and less oatmeal than before. And then all of these snacks. So we're all set on individual snacks, crackers, cookies, that kind of thing. Still some peanut butter crackers, dried fruit, Lara bars, granola bars. If you missed any of the weeks in this pantry challenge, I will have that full playlist down for you in the description box, as well as our pantry challenges from years past. I thank you so much for supporting this channel, sticking with me through this whole thing. And of course, until the next video, I will see you down in those comments.